Hi Bug, Simon Bug here and welcome back to my channel. I got some new lights for behind me just so it wasn't a plain wall and I really like it, it looks good. Like I said in previous videos, I wanted to get this game completed. Didn't realise how long it was though, but I am really enjoying it. In the last episode we did some choices that just didn't really make sense to the storyline we was following, but hopefully in number 6 the choices will get back on track. So let's just get into it. So in the game before we ended up picking Tommy's choice again because I thought it was really important to make sure he was spending time with his family. The bottle. Linda and Tommy were getting worried. Yeah, Dan started drinking, which isn't good. So same thing again, search the house for clues and memories. And hopefully Dan sorts himself out a little bit. Hey, that looks like a pretty cool car. So we've got a letter there. There we go. Alright, assembly time, required tools. Right, so they're building a car. I'm guessing the car's for Tommy. Yep. That looks pretty cool. Just looking for different clues. Town list, go to library, out of books again, check community board for babysitters, swing by the wild, new movie playing, drop by Dr. Walker's. Okay, so looks like Tommy's done another picture over here as well. Oh, it's him and his friend. Him and his friend camping by the looks of it. Oh no, they were in their fort because we built a fort the other day. That looks good. So explore memories of Linda.
I'm fine.
Dan.
Why don't you stop at 2?
So Dan's turned to drinking because he's struggling so much with his work, which really isn't a good thing.
Mom tried to hide it, but I can tell when she's disappointed. I hate that they couldn't come, especially after they tried so hard to make time. Maybe if she'd called before they changed plans, it would have gone smoother. It's impossible not to think about the rough patches Mom and Dad hit without thinking about Dan and me. I should bring that up to him and see what he says. He's mentioned their history before. I'd love to hear his answer when I make the comparison. Can he talk his way out of that one?
Right, so the parents didn't end up coming. Okay, so that was Linda. Read her thoughts, making the stress worse, not better. I'm guessing she's talking about Dan. Right, another clue. Trash bag, aspirin, salad dressing, beer, popcorn. Right, okay. Ah. Oh no. So it's the same picture he used to draw before, but now there's a bottle there. Answering to drink really doesn't do anybody any favours at all. I never really look in the bathrooms because there's never really anything in there. I'm just going ahead and getting any clues.
Barb, I know I wrote yesterday, but I need your advice. I think Dan's drinking too much. And before you start to worry, let me say he's not an alcoholic. It's just because of the pressure he's under trying to finish the book. But you know Dan's never exactly been a health nut. He isn't gaining weight yet, though even that's just because alcohol kills his appetite. So he's hardly eating at night, which is another problem altogether. I don't think he sees what he's doing to himself, and I don't know how to break through to him about this. Sometimes I just want to say it's not like I have to get drunk to paint, but I know that's not the most mature way to handle it. Sorry for dumping all this on you, I just wanted to get it off my chest. Do you have any advice about how to talk to him? Yours, Linda.
I know everybody's got their own problems in life, but I do feel a little bit sorry for Dan and Linda. Not Dan, Tommy and Linda. But it looks like she's finished her bird painting and that looks really good. But we can now read Linda's thoughts because we've found all her clues. His jogging shoes are there, but he has to make the effort. Right. Right, Dan's memories. I'm guessing is going to be in his office, where he usually is. And he looks like he's about to fall because he's drunk. Yep. Where's the next one? There he is.
And as for last weekend, I can't stop wondering what kind of advice Tynan would have had for Act 2. It's still a mess. I tried to work on it, but it was impossible to get anything done with so much going on. Although I guess I did flex a little creativity. I came up with an impressive number of errands to run just to get out of the house.
I really don't know what to suggest with Dan. Obviously, I don't know what writers go through, but maybe
Hey,
you should
Daddy.
just take a
Hey, bud.
good break for a while. Right, we'll explore Tommy's. There's nothing in there. Oh, that's a nice one. At least they're smiling in that one. All the rest of them have not been very good. Right, I'm guessing he's going to be in his bedroom. I'm surprised. He's usually always in his bedroom. Ah, he's there. Little head poking out, I can see him.
Buddy promised.
Oh,
If he doesn't do it, I'll help you, honey.
oh, Tommy. Is Daddy too sad to put together my car? And it's not good for Tommy to see that as well, at all. Okay. Right.
Alan, hey man, this is going to sound odd, but I could use some advice. I'm in hot water here because, well, I've been drinking more lately. Man, there's just no good way to write that. I mean, I used to drink and write all the time in school. You remember that, right? I guess I got away from it when we got married and definitely after Tommy came along. But he's in bed by 8:30 every night now. And let me be clear, I'm not blacking out or driving drunk. You know I'd never do something like that. I just have a few drinks while I'm working, safe and sound in the house. A writer who drinks isn't exactly unheard of. Wow, could I sound more defensive? But here's the hell of it. It's working. It's brought back that college hunger, that energy, and in the last week or two, the book's just singing. I don't even know what I'm asking here. Maybe I just wanted to start the conversation. If you get a chance, give me a call. Dan.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody to have a drink now and again. I mean, it's fine if you want to have one or two drinks on a night time, but don't let it impact your family life. I think that's everything. Yeah. Just need to go read Dan's thoughts. Is there? Pour a bourbon and work on the apartment scene. So, right, we've got pour a bourbon and work on the apartment scene. His jogging shoes are right there. He just has to make the effort. Is Daddy too sad to put together my car? I don't want to do Tommy again. We've done Tommy in the last two. I don't want to do Dan. I don't want him to be like, okay, let's have a drink and do some work. So, I don't know. I'm thinking to go with Linda. And if I want to, when we've finished the whole of The Novelist, I can go back and redo a couple of scenes to see what the different outcomes would be. Because that'd be interesting to see. I've missed a couple of clues there.
Can't beat me.
Sometimes this is really hard to highlight.
Write drunk, edit sober. Apparently Hemingway said that. Or maybe someone else did. It doesn't matter because it's true. To write, you have to be fearless. You have to make choices and plow forward. Surprise the reader. Surprise yourself. Make something that matters, not something safe. What does drinking do? It suppresses inhibitions. Yeah, there are typos, but that's what copy editors are for, and it's not like I'm drinking all day. I'm fixing most of this stuff myself each morning. Or early afternoon, I guess. I'm not stumbling around drunk all day and pissing myself. I'm trying to create something they'll remember me by. No one can imagine how stressful it is unless they've tried it. The pressure's so bad I just want to give up sometimes. On those nights, a drink is the only way to turn my mind off and get some sleep. When the book is done, I'll dial it back.
I mean, if it's helping with his book and he's not getting ridiculously drunk to the point where he needs help getting into bed, then I suppose it's not the end
If
of
he
the world.
uses that Hemingway quote one more time, pretty much every night he's either super focused on his novel or too drunk for us to spend a regular night together. That used to be our time. We would put Tommy down for the night, have a glass of wine, 2 at the most, and talk about our days or maybe listen to a record. Now I'm lucky to get one night a week where he's sober and not writing. Most nights he has a bourbon. No, wait. Make that 4. And I read in bed until I fall asleep. He tries not to wake me up when he comes in, but you're never as quiet and graceful as you think you are when you're drunk, and in a dark room, no less. Of course I want his book to be great, but I also want my husband back.
Oh, that's sad for Linda. I mean, I know it must be very frustrating when they used to spend that time together, but I'm going to go for the shoes. So let's pick Linda's outcome for this episode. Whisper in Dan's ear. I don't even know what that says there, but it just sounds like what we should do tomorrow. So, Linda. After talking with Linda, Dan realised how much his habit was hurting their relationship and his health. He started jogging every morning and quickly found that running high wasn't a myth. Within a week, he was setting an alarm to get up early so he could run on the beach before breakfast, and while he sometimes missed the raw energy of reckless writing, he would have missed his nights with Linda even more. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that. Tommy tried to put the pedal car together by himself, but the instruction confused him and gave up. Linda finished it for him, but in Tommy's mind it was just a reminder that his dad had broken a promise. He'd only driven it a few times when he accidentally left it outside before a rainstorm. It got so mouldy that he didn't bother to ride it again or ask Linda to clean it. Oh. Dan pulled all of the alcohol back in the kitchen cabinet, put all, and promised to stay dry on work days, but he had a hard time focusing while he adjusted to writing sober again. He spent a couple of evenings staring at a blank piece of paper, and he told everyone how hard it was not to sneak down in the kitchen for a drink these first few nights. As July came to an end, the Kaplan's lives have developed a pattern. Dan had finished his first draft and he knew it was awful. With only a month left, Paul couldn't fight off Growfield, and Dan had no choice but to send the draft to his publisher. The next day, Paul called to tell Dan that Growfield was threatening to withhold Dan's completion payment. It was a nightmare. And on the following Tuesday, Tommy put on an art show in the den, explaining his drawings to his parents one by one. Dan got Linda to pretend they were at an art auction, bidding against one another for each drawing. Dan would not be denied, outbidding Linda every time while completing his family's youngest artist, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I'm just not fast enough when put on the spot. Dan and Linda had made reservations for a weekend at a bed and breakfast, but they both privately wanted to cancel it, and had become their pattern. Neither one of them spoke up, so they went anyway. It was as miserable as they both feared, without anyone else around to distract them. They couldn't hide from the empathy that consumed their marriage. I don't think that said empathy then. They still had a month left, but Dan's chances changed the course of the summer were growing fewer. I'm sorry if sometimes my reading is a little bit skew with. I get put on the spot a little bit when reading out loud. Sometimes in this I kind of feel like it's just not realistic in everyday life at home, like the choices you pick. I know they can only put one choice in per person, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they can do multiple of. So Dan can go running in the morning, and it can also help Tommy with the car. You know, you can't just have one thing in life and then that's it. You don't help with anything else, or you don't set your mind to anything else. But either way, I'm still enjoying this game, and it looks like we're in the last sort of bit of the Novelist, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what the ending is going to be. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.